Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I just played the song by Rhett Akins, That Ain't My Truck. And we always play a song before we get started. And I hope nobody's in tears. That is a country song, ladies and gentlemen. That is a country song. Matt Jolly Wally, I hope you're not crying. But when Beth and I were dating, we dated for 6 years before we got married. And she broke up with me 6 different times. And one time she was going with this old guy named Wayne that had a pickup truck. And I drove by her house and saw that old pickup truck. And I thought, Beth done with Wayne and not with Bobby. And it just hurt my heart. And I play this song over and over. That ain't my truck in her drive. Lord, this don't look good tonight. Lord, that's a sad, sad song, y'all. Lord have mercy. But anyway, good afternoon, y'all. I think it's Wednesday. It's hard to be to tell sometimes. And real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. And we have with us today DB, Dwayne, Hal, Jim B, Matt, Jolly Wally, Roll Tide, Mo. We got Vicky with an I. We got Vicky with a Y. Who said that they wouldn't be here together? And we've got VO with us as well. So all is well and good to see y'all. And let's see what this market is doing. Look at this, y'all. We got to a high on NQ of 19165.5. And then we've been drifting downward to what is it now? 18,845 around in that area. So that's interesting to say the least. But up 2.53%. Look at that, 465 points on top of that big move yesterday. And the E-minis up 1.86%, up 99 points. That is amazing. But it was a lot better. Here's the opening 30-minute range. And VWAP, we're below VWAP now, which is interesting. VIX has gone down a little bit on this up move. We're at 29.51, still kind of high, isn't it? Really kind of high. AD 229, AD high was 397. AD just made the low of the day. What does it mean? We have no idea. Let's look at the volume profile and see if it gives us any clues. So we went from overbought to fairly priced to now oversold. And this kind of fits more the narrative that I thought, because yesterday I thought that instead of going down to this area again, I kind of thought that we would probably go up. And I think you'll remember that when we go uh, to the linear regression. I think that kind of looked more bullish, and it definitely shows that on linear regression. So let's go back. I also, while we were listening to that sad, sad song, That Ain't My Truck, I actually drew scalping levels today. So let's see if they look good. Okay, the 50% line was resistance. And then was that support? Maybe. We got a lot of lines in here, don't we? Yeah, it may be more noise than anything. I'm not sure if that helps us drawing that on a daily basis. I haven't scalped in several days now. Just kind of been coasting and taking things easy. Let's see if there's any news on the day. Let's see what's causing our. Let's see. U.S. Treasury second Bassett won't seek currency target in talks with Japan. I'm not sure that moved the markets. Let's see here. U.S. Secretary Besant, and we see that he has, look at this. Tariffs will likely have to come down for trade negotiations to talk. Wow. That had to be bullish. So let's see what today is. Need to know market risk. I like when they do this little need to know thing. Treasury Secretary Besant, no unilateral offer from Trump to cut China tariffs. Several OPEC members want the group to approve another accelerated oil output increase for June. I wish they would, because we need gas prices to go down. Now, Trump says gas prices are down, but I got to tell you, they're exactly the same where we're at. They're $2.99 a gallon here in Georgia. So I'm not sure what y'all's gas price is, but ours is $2.99. So, Besant's saying that probably for us to be able to negotiate with China that we'll have to go down in our tariffs. That probably is very bullish. Now let's look at the linear regression, still pointing down. We remember the time when this was up, 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 and away. And as we said yesterday, that a move above this, we're probably looking upward. And look at there, it tagged the midpoint line right there and then has fallen down a little bit. So this is kind of interesting. You would hope and think, regardless of news, that maybe we'll get a little bump up to the upside here, but we don't know. We really don't know. So a lot of people are asking, Bobby, what are you doing? It's weird that you're on the sidelines with all this going on. I am still contemplating my next move on what I want to do. So we are now, a lot of people would say, I understand that you're confused. You're saying, hey, VIX is at 30. Why are you not selling premium? That's a good question. It's a good question. I am waiting. Just it's unusual with this president. To be so have such risk with the tweet. The tweets are giving a lot of risk. And is that good or bad? Well, it's good, I guess, if you're selling premium because the VIX is up, but also you've got some pen risk there. And I'm just sitting on the sidelines. So nothing bad about that. I'm really proud of what we're doing and hope all of you are having a good day. But I do see myself getting more involved in the scalping. I think I'm really, really excited about that and doing some daily scalping. So we'll have a scalping session this Friday for sure. And that will be for Muscadine Mafia members. And we'll do a scalping session for our Hello Ladies gang members as well on Friday. So y'all be looking forward to that. And we'll figure out a plan for sure. All right. I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see y'all tomorrow.